Okay, well, welcome to Snooze Fest. I hope you enjoy your stay. Because I will absolutely not. I will not enjoy my stay. But I hope you do. We might be here for an hour 30 as maybe the plan, because a lot of things are kind of not getting into the direction I was hoping. So yes, as you probably can tell, not a wise idea for me to stream right now while I may have some issues. But I did kind of want to do something. I was already bored and done. Partially sweating right now for everything. And even with 88 degrees in this household, maybe 89 out here in the hall, I'm pretty much around. I don't know. And me having turned the fans off now, this might not go any better. And don't be surprised if my mood starts to absolutely cold. Through again being angry because I'm not even going to be lying here. If I say the great days, boring days are good, because even with the boring days are not any better. And whatever. I know I was leaving links. I may not actually send links even for reactions at this point. I mean, I don't even know what I'm really real. Now on the 5th, I'm just gonna say now, on the 5th, there's actually the lock evasion and object lockdown and object invasion. So I might react to both once both come out. Yes, it's gonna be like how I probably would do with others. Once both come out, I'll react. Live, of course. I cannot do it by recording. I have to actually react live on this. And I actually also just realized, even recording on here is apparently going to be live recording on here is absolutely just a recording video itself, which actually means I could edit things and maybe make it a video, like maybe how others are doing it. But I'm absolutely not doing that, since I really don't know how to edit. And no, I'm not going to try to get a team to help. And no, I am definitely just going to stick with me, myself, and I. Yes, I'm that type. Keep me, myself, and I in this. Honestly, I don't care if anyone chats today, because I'm probably not going to say hi at this point on the stream. Using any of my accounts at this point, trying to break with that. Also, I'm sorry, but no music's happening. Because at this point, I think for most of my streams now, I'm not going to do music, and if anything, I might do silent streams again, because I really got nothing left to say. Honestly, actually, it's probably perfect more just to do sound streams than actually me talking. I really wish I had facts to share, but dang now, even my tiredness is starting to pull in. To this now, so holy heck. Honestly, might see if I can get that. I don't even know why I even need to say that. I literally already have something that is a whole voice spray. I'm not going on, of course. But whatever, I'm not. There then. Meanwhile, just me, myself, and I drawing, and I don't care if anyone watches or not. I might not have to check the stream, but that's all the I'm doing. Things I don't know if I really want to chat today in the actual chat while I'm probably doing this inner account. I might actually do, if possible. Oh my goodness, already. And already just how it hates me. Like it absolutely always does. Anyway, hello. I am just going to draw right now with whatever I'm planning to do. Okay, I'm getting, we're not doing that. Honestly, I cannot change. I actually don't even know what the heck is going on here with CameraFi Live. Because the problem is you can't change the title. Well, that being an error for whatever reason, and I don't know why. So it doesn't error, I guess. So I cannot change it. So if you're wondering why it's always DsStars broadcasts, unfortunately that is why. Because unfortunately I cannot change the freaking thing at all. And unfortunately even worried trying to do that with YouTube after I'm done. And I hate to say it, but as I always... Oh boy, Okay, honestly, I'm not expecting I already heard my mom waking up thing now. Not expecting that already. So generally leaving her to sleep, jeez, and I already know that she's not gonna leave me alone, so dang. Nap it. Already 6 minutes in, and I probably now am regretting my decision to even try to stream today. But what I had told me I should, so dang, now I have to do it. Now, well, choice. Which we're just gonna draw these, so it's the heck it. Now I'm actually drawing me. Even boring days, it is not getting any better for me. I mean, it's already obvious on that. Your worst, I really can't stand fans off. Because I'm already now so it's wet, and the worst was I haven't really even showered in a week. This is not going to be any better. And I don't even know why I need to share that. Because I mean, guess on me, a family does not often shower a lot. Maybe you do much hot, as we all usually do nothing. Sometimes, but then again, there is always going to be out. Let me guess. I'm guessing right now. I'm taking a wild guess. I generally thought things were going to go so wrong again. That I was generally going to be so pissed. Are we really doing this now? I don't like this. Okay. Wi-Fi is being crappy again. I don't like that already. And honestly, if this happens, it's going to be like almost several streams. Actually, no. It's going to be like literally the last one. Where I literally have been up, down, all around trying to get back. And twice it happened, and absolutely I was about to be done. I think this is the third time this one worked. You're hecking kidding. I already said probably what's happening, and now it's worse. It's becoming worse. And I think even more worse already. I already know one. It's whatever at this point. I just need to get through at least one stream, maybe. I'll be doing something and nothing right now. I don't even know what I'm planning anymore because absolutely I'm going to absolutely lose it. Maybe because I am having no heat. I need no heat. I have no cool. Because if water energy fans on, you might hear it, and I don't like that idea. And I know very boring about any music or anything, but I can't help that. I already agreed it's over now for that for a while. And maybe we'll see if it's gonna be over because I don't want to keep up with that, knowing that maybe they are tired of me and pretty much hearing the fact that I'm doing the same music over and over. I mean, by now you need to admit that it's probably there. In your minds, that's so, yeah. Maybe like, yeah, DsStars, you're doing way too much of this, yeah. And because I'm not stopping this, it's I'm just even do my worst of it right now. I'm just doing it. I don't even know what I'm saying. Because my hair is not usually this accurate, because I'm going to admit the hair and I'm trying to hear is not how my hair looks currently. I'll bet it's more of a mess, and me twisting areas is not helping. And so sometimes details will be that messy and that awful, so that's why my apple's that messy and awful. Purposely for that. And honestly, I just want to be a cause at this point because I'm actually not getting any. I don't know. I'm not gonna say probably just worse because absolutely, I don't know what else. It's not like this good or even worse. It's like literally both. It's not that good, but it's also not that bad. I'm not trying to describe this. I think some albums I actually am not gonna make this harder, but I am gonna make it instead for more of a clean out one. You mold away further than you found out, but doing me, apparently, drawing me, you know, like, actually, at the time, I have literally was convinced myself, like, this film that's for me. And I'm not sure why, but I think some people, not a lot, I don't even know if everybody did. Because also faint memory at this point, but I did believe the parts sometimes. If no one is usually trying to ruin the bullying me, it's usually the fact that sometimes people admire me, how smart I am. I mean, I'll admit there is that. Honestly, my mom had to remind how far I was actually back then. And things, but honestly, they're faint memory by now for me. Because I think it was actually one time where I put a password. Well, like, this was probably when, like, I guess when I was very young. Well, I put a password on the computer or something like that. And he just couldn't actually figure out what the password was, and had to get me again just for me to actually type the password and me to, yeah, whatever. To be honest, again, faint memory, only my mom knows about it. Which is even more shocking because she actually does a lot of things. That are probably true, and maybe I'm gonna admit some maybe false. Okay, maybe I'm not very sure about that though. And also, it didn't matter how my art is. That was another thing. However, I will admit, I probably would not be for me then. And I probably would actually notice how well a little bit copied it looks. It's on mid 2015 me. 2014 me was more about the girlfriends and absolutely had them drawn like crazy. But 2015, it felt more like copied of My Little Pony at this point, which I'll admit. So, not all that though. There's definitely other characters that are not really like this. Not even entirely sure. And honestly, speaking of 2015, a lot of art I may have had from there are gone, obviously. There is some I only kept. And I'm glad I really did keep the DsStars and Will one, but I really wish I knew when I drew it, because that would have definitely been much more of an idea of an anniversary. Maybe. Actually, yes, it could have been there. Oh my god, that could have been an anniversary idea. And I ruined that moment by actually not remembering this. Like, actually, I must say I didn't remember. That could have actually worked out for doing so well, very much so, and maybe if anything could have actually reminded me that yes, these two are together, and no, I should not be doing that. But no, what the 2017 from 8, I don't even know what the 2017 from 2019 of me did to literally that relationship, freaking, it was so. There was nothing I did kind of really then will have my hearts. And oh boy, I mean, to be fair though, I have not really recruited them at all, but to be fair, this year, alone with the year to change that was absolutely the fact that they were furious with this was, of course. I'm actually going to need to check to make sure this is okay though, because I'm not sure. And I'm muting for a second too, by the way. Sorry, but I'm supposed to do the fan thing if I have to. Oh, shoot, I probably should have not said anything about that. Whatever. They'll go do the thing. Goodness sakes. No. And please, goodness, I actually just need to please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. We are not doing any better. So even if it's just the case, I have a bad feeling right now. And actually, so I'm checking through here, I'm checking through the other, and I did have one device with me. Because if I do decide to change my mind to music, fine, then I will not refuse it then. But as of now, I just had. I'll admit, I probably am not really going to feel that exciting. I mean, I am trying to share much facts now because at this point, I really have to do some things, and I am sharing some facts. Already enough, I already said some. Well, as parents, of course, I mean, I already decided to kind of. I might draw the parents. I actually haven't really, not really drawn the parents. So I said I've been drawing me. Don't know what I'm doing with my life then. I've just been drawing me. Right now, I'm just watching a stream, and I'm not entirely sure it's Michael. I haven't really. Okay, I don't know, we're good. But I can't have this like 24/7 on. Like literally 24/7 if I were to ever do streams. Okay. I'm not even sure if this is also something you be dealing with me finally talking instead of actually music, because let's be real. There's probably gonna be multiple almost silent stream at this point. So I really want to go there. I don't care if the odds are whether or not, whatever. That's me, and that'll be all I'm doing for me. Will does have parents. And sister, and now she. And I want to show them, but the problem is another issue I'm running with. Is I would like to show the arts. But yeah, things. Let's just say things. But they're important that I don't want shown. So yeah, I'm not taking my chance. Not even gonna say what the important things are, of course. Well, those are my parents. I never drew them in 10 years I probably had. Literally, I think only in 9 years at the point, maybe 2015 I may have mentioned. Actually, because all I know is Daffodil had to be something like 2016, or if it's being mentioned, or drawn. Actually, I think Daffodil was drawn 2015. Dang it. Daffodil or Dandelion? Okay, no, no, Daffodil. Her name's actually, no. Oh my gosh, why am I actually confused? Her name's actually supposed to be Daffodil, for goodness sakes. Daffodil has been drawn. Has been drawn in 2015 means somehow the parents have the item mentioned. I need to really remember this because her parents have been mentioned or drawn at least. And the problem is, yes, or the order may have been scattered upon. The embarrassment or whatever, and yep. Someone probably gonna do the embarrassment. If we were from one, was definitely gonna do the embarrassment. I need this out of the way. It might get bloated by the time I actually do, but I don't think I care anymore. I need to go out of the way. I'm really trying to make sure the oil was not blurred. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with parents, however, I don't really have great ideas what they will look like. Maybe. But also I know other than that, yes, I know they're cats. It's supposed to be angels. Have they really passed away? No. Well, me, yeah, they did not. Well, I know now they're older, and definitely. Do parents have names? I think I had names for them according to one RP from somebody to me. So for that one RP, I need to figure out the names again because to be honest, it's been a while. This is probably only a sketch idea for them. I'm not totally sure about the actual. If this is the actual, I'll probably put it as actual look, but honestly, I'm not sure. So I'll admit, again, they haven't been drawn at all. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure if I recall drawing them. If so, dang it, I should have had that with me. Because I don't now. I'm trying to guess exactly what they could look like, but they're not young, they're definitely old at this point. Well, I mean, we only look like 3 years-ish apart. Or technically, it's 7.5. So I'm not entirely sure, because like I said, DsStars is like 21 now. My age meeting. Not 21, 22 now. DsStars is 22 now. It'll have to be at least 20 now. Well, 19. He's either 19 or 20 right now, but absolutely. Regardless of the age, they give me people. Oh man, no, it was only 2 years apart originally, but I think I made 2.5. Oh gosh, okay, so that means Will's supposed to be 20 then. Heck it, he's supposed to be 20 then. What am I doing? Again, I mean, I'm overthinking. So Will's supposed to be 20. I mean, I already had the facts down. I don't know why I'm already. This one of round faces. I do originally did have available people that I do round faces. Will. Alright. Well, may not have that round edge or aces for a jack. I'm actually going to just. That is going to have like. And I'm like. Well, I think they both have just as eyes. I'm not very sure. And sorry if I'm probably not fully drawing. I am gonna have to be distracted a bit to see things first and foremost. And my goodness, it looks like your face is so good. Maybe back to Will's parents. Not entirely sure. Maybe before anyone says anything, no, Will's parents are good. They are Christians just as much. And yes, they want all the children to be there. They're with Christianity, so don't you dare get me for this. See, Will's. They're actually that old. They're only a little bit old. To be fair, though, I don't know the age, because I wanted to say they might be 20 something back then, and not 30 currently. To be fair, it would probably make sense if we were 20 or something like that back 10 years ago. And now they're 30 and absolutely still kind of living their life, because they actually do live in the clouds near the mansion, of course. They just do not offer them out. And why that close? They want to be close to the sun. Obviously, duh. I mean, for them, they feel like to miss out more because they had their duties at the time up in the clouds. Okay. You know what? Ridiculous. The old one was definitely heaven. And absolutely, that was also where Flash and Flutterhawk Petals' parents were apparently too. But instead of me absolutely bringing them back, they're actually still gone. Yeah, so that was parents was gone. Apparently, it turns out that they actually did pass due to things. Let's just say things. This will be the dead. The mom has to be here. There's probably going to be more of those. I don't think I really care anymore. Well, I actually kind of want to be something like this, but I kind of really don't know. Because after a lot of I'm not sure if the mock will be like this. Because definitely it's supposed to have hair. And the mom is blonde, so I'm gonna try to do this. And also I want to have like a bun or something in the back, because she does have long hair. I like the idea of her maybe having a bun. I suppose have slightly different eyes, because I had that in the beginning. To be fair, I really don't know what those guys will look like at all, and honestly, I haven't really think I recall drawing them in 10 years. I had remembered, or, well, maybe so-called 10. At this point, maybe so-called 10 years. I'm not entirely sure. Again, they're going to be sketches. Maybe if I might actually go further and actually color. This will be where she's supposed to be the chubby. With being chubby, he will be pregnant and able to actually produce wonderful, healthy kids. I originally wasn't going to put more than just Daffodil and Will here, but honestly, the two boys were actually the last ones I had an idea with. And just in case, I'm going to really search. Actually, I should still be able to. Can I actually search this real fast? So sorry again. Look at the lovely couple. Or I don't care. Maybe look at me. Because I did generally. I'm not going to look through here, by the way. There's a reason for it. Definitely. Boy. That or ref. It would be better if I have that or maybe a ref. Because I don't know. Because someone around the 2021-ish or whatever ref. Well, did have more the family mentioned. And I did Murder's Art. We're on that too with maybe newcomers. I do still have the art. And I actually think I do, because I did remember taking a photo, and I did. Well, I did. I think I know where it is too. Now, by the photo, I actually. The first photo, Will and DsStars, I already showed that, like, maybe about a few times on stream. Helmet. Maybe have a fan off that could work for me. And I don't know where. I'm trying to find it. It's definitely somewhere. And I am not sure where. Sorry y'all, I'm still searching for it. I really am trying to say if I got this correct and actually got every bit of the family. E3. If I got every bit of the family tree. Here, because I actually do need to make sure. Because I am going to also maybe draw Will's siblings. I mean, I'm already trying to, at this point, it should be called me drawing a lore at this point. I kind of want to just draw these 4 characters now. I've already done the IOCAU, and IOCAU, I might just do might do mine. I don't know what else to do here, I can't really find it. Oh, come on, it has to be somewhere. I did remember making the ref. And maybe even made more of some other things. But I know it's somewhere. And I've been looking around, going up and going down. I really wish I would have seen the lights. I would have been so far to realize. I would have gone up, and go down. I'm really sorry, but I really feel like I'm not best around. I really try to make it all out in the sound. Don't really care 'cause I am always this proud. Don't really care 'cause I can be so loud. I don't care, I can be so loud. I don't care, I can be so loud. I don't care, I can be so loud. Don't care if I'm messing around. I don't really care, I can make it this loud. I don't really care 'cause I really am proud. I don't really care 'cause I can be so loud. I don't really care, I can be so loud. I don't really care, I can be so proud. And when I went up and I really will go down, I really don't care 'cause I can do this, I can make it this sound. Da 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 da. Okay, that's weird. I can't find Will's wife at all. Like, I'm not finding Will's wife. I don't get it. I thought all of my devices had it. Maybe I'll have to look through the ice, and I have to do it too. I don't know why. Even on my phones, after hours, it heat up like crazy, and it has to be whenever the heat is really starting to somewhat go high. I'm not even going to be surprised if the heat really does start to bring up into this room. I mean, after like having McDonald's for lunch, after having boring hours throughout the rest of the day, jeez, I can already tell the heat is bring somewhat up. Even though I'm in my room personally, the vent is right next to me, and the vent is doing its job, trying its best. Not the cool air, we just don't have that strongness to it. I don't even know anymore, because I know for the vents they're supposed to do their job, and I got two here, but however, it's like barely any effort. I mean, you know. Whereas winter, the heat part of it was fine. It's just for whatever reason, summer, and our AC is just down, and right now, I'm not sure if I can really share if there's any more good or bad news at this point. But as of now, we really got nothing. I don't know why, it just unexpectedly went out again, and I did nothing. I was trying to literally search frantically for the photo, but darn nabbit, I'm not getting any luck, and I'm trying to turn on the other tablet that would probably have the info. And thank gosh it's finally on. I'm gonna be quick on this because I am going to be quick. I'm gonna be quick. I am going to be quick. Really? Am I kidding? Oh my goodness, there's like so many things that really need to be here checked. I even saved it. Okay, so it's definitely probably on here. No, I probably did the art. Absolutely on here. And introduce all this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to search for the actual photo, but I really got to hurry up now. Yeah, so I finally found it. February 6th, 2021, I made it, so it was definitely of Will with Daffodil on one side, a boy on the other side, and two boys. And that's what he's going. So basically, he has four other siblings, and I think I was supposed to be as of 2021. And also about more things. Will was originally going to be like a Persian. He's supposed to be originally a Persian. He just had decided not to go there. Apparently he had style, but I decided not to go there. And that's supposed to be his 15-year-old ref, and this one is second. Where I think. Okay, so Daffodil is his little sister, and apparently I think this is according to the 2021 ref. The birds are Halo, Wingster, or Navy. That's supposed to see how it is, yeah. Halo, Wingster, and Navy. Halo is supposed to be the one with the hair, yes, hair. Wingster and Navy are the, I guess, twins. I mean, they're supposed to be twins. I don't know if it really did establish that, but that's another DsStars fact. I mean, I'm sharing all the DsStars facts by me literally just saying it at this point. February, whatever. I know it just said February 6th. So now we'll know it's supposed to be February 6th, 2021, and just from notes from my own self. And February 5th, 2021 is the actual refs. Okay, I was on 2021, because let's just say later in timeline, of course, it's when her father actually wouldn't stop and there with Daffodil, because Daffodil was the only girl until absolutely later in 2021. Then when parents did decide to actually have more children, and still has 3 boys. I guess we hasn't met them until absolutely went over there. And well, according to that, February 6th, 2021, I think when they visit, I don't know. If really they either they visit or he went. I think this had to be a visit. Okay. So I got the photo pulled up. So we'll see this. The real photo right now. I'm just going to go ahead and do parents and finish the parents right now. To be fair, the parents have never been drawn. It's the first now. So, surprise. That's the parents' first drawing in over pretty much 10 years. Maybe I should have mentioned the parents more about you back then, but to be fair, even not then, I didn't really much think. Until somewhere later in time, yeah, and then it was known to get parents. Which is insane. And if anything, even more so, known that why his powers were gone, because he decided to stay with DsStars. Parents didn't like that because he was her boy. Even though not canonly, like, she was eating. And it's because sadly I was why. Yeah. But the hacking second, I was why. Unfortunately, my stupid self went there. Because unfortunately, also being introduced to the LGBTQ, who unfortunately it made me go that far with DsStars there. And yes, well, not like that 1 second at all. I will admit, not 1 second any of that. Because, you know, Will tried to keep positive. It did not work. Will eventually did become depressed and absolutely was done. And felt too withdrawn to even take care of the kids. And so why they were also in both. DsStars were in trouble. Well, as well. And why even his parents did not improve this any further. I mean, there was even a time where they did eventually reach out to actually support. Try to support, but obviously Will. They want this, and maybe he just isn't answering with them. Which obviously made him worried, but at the same time, they did really need this race, but absolutely didn't like it. And it's like, I can't even there. I'm just gonna do no pause for it now. I don't know. I'm not gonna go that far with Star Wars or whatever. It's probably a messy sketch, but yes, apparently his parents are also supposed to be just as much as you would probably expect, I think. I mean, they would probably wear like casual or normal, but they don't do that too often. Apparently, his parents are just usually in robes. So then, I'll do like how angels dress, I guess. Because they've been normally wearing only this, like, I don't know, like a while, and I think they really kept this up. I'm not sure, honestly. In this case, I'm probably not gonna do that now. I'm really feel stupid it looks. And this store is starting to heat up. Are you kidding? Whatever. This is not time for me to absolutely complain about how hot. Devices, I am trying to draw. And also pretty much like how they're supposed to be. They're supposed to have like angel appearance. I just can't draw all of it because apparently space. So they're supposed to have angel appearance. They look like angels, and pretty much they are. They absolutely do a lot. And also, well, they said that you actually do remember back then that they do their own version of Bible studies a lot. And honestly, he enjoys actually the company with that because they absolutely doesn't he loves. Well, let's see about maybe Star, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe Star is completely dead. I have that. Mom has like maybe close to normal. Actually, I kind of want both to me. It's alright. So I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's the best I can pull here with the designs because, well, basic and stupid, but it is. And probably will look like pretty much the parents. So, yeah. I mean, that would actually sometimes work this one down because absolutely. To be fair, they don't really, according to them, they don't like to be down too much because absolutely they like to prefer to be there at home. Nobody did know. Well, that they can't really be up in the huts forever because for them, they have mostly barely went out. If it's so, it's maybe just for the dates, but that's about far as the parents would even try to go in their earliest fact. Because again, they want to watch their baby boy. Yes, they could be ovarian times though. But we'll have to admit that they were ovarian times and would sometimes push for things a little bit over the boundary. But now the parents have learned there is boundaries in place and they can't break that completely. Just because they want to well. And if you might ask, of course, sometimes, not a lot, sometimes they're able to also go down, they're able to see their grandkids. All of them, including adopted. They absolutely count the adopted as there too. For them, it's like also, for them, the adopted ones also counts, also because absolutely every children is equally loved. Every of them is equally loved. The Marshes were also accepted into Aloshi and Rami, even though they have their biological parents now. So there are somewhat building relationships with them. Rami's side is good. Aloshi's, however, omit. Why? Who am I? Yes, who am I is her mother. I mean, you probably just saw the DsStars F1 ship. Guess what? The fusion dad was Racco. Shocker. The fusion dad is Racco, and absolutely, that is his biological children. He has two. Because of that mistake, I'm not counting all kind of stuff. The kind of stuff. Yeah. And yes, Lovely, they accepted this. So she was actually like the 700, and if anything, although she was actually more comfortable later in, than now, well, she is comfortable with Lovey. It's just her mom, meanwhile, there is things. I mean, she absolutely does notice her mother does not treat one of her friends suicide. Yes. Right? Although we use I don't hopefully that does. I'll say that Helvey. One. That she don't like too. There was times where when it does try to do it, she does do it over the top. I mean, really, does love her daughter, but apparently he does go over the top, and sometimes he'll even try to keep her away from for her father, because she does not like Racco at all. Like, she absolutely hates him. And Lucy was just hoping for a normal parenting relationship. Racco was hoping the same, but geez Louise, why was not making it easier? And so why being more distant? That why would feel about Daddy according to Lucy, the more distant she will be. I don't know why I said Daddy. Because well, she does not prefer him like that. Because originally she also just preferred by name originally. Until she did wrap him up to at least her dad. It's just it's a little bit harder. And no, poor she's still not feeling okay. Okay, I don't know what to say else. I just am doing it like this. But maybe a stupid one. Yeah, Waldale apparently. Now, I may have names, but I forgot, and honestly. What was the 2021? Just wait a minute, do they have names? I am so dang stupid. They had names. At least in 2021. They had names. So then, for the person I did the RP with, oh boy, huh? That was the wrong names. Because according to 2021, the names were Glance. His name's actually Glance. And her name is Mellow Star, and I've got to change the designs, I think. Now it will not make sense. Are you heckin' kidding? I may have to change the designs because actually Lance is supposed to have normal eyes. Shoot, the mother is supposed to have star. That's excellent. Well, to be fair, Clarence can actually change his the thing anyway. Yeah, no, he could actually do it anyway. I mean, he could go star eyes if maybe surprises him. I mean, at this point, any of my characters could do. I'd have emotion with eyes sometimes. Yeah, well, there we go. Mom, Dad. Now siblings. And I'll probably do that separately on here. Will has siblings. 3. Actually, no. 3. He has 4 freaking. What am I talking about? He has 4 siblings. This feels kind of boring without music, but I can't help it. I'm trying to keep everything cool because it's not going to work. And the worst part is I don't have very well with anything on. And to be fair, I'm also technically waiting for 2 more mods to come out, but I'm not even going to see what. And as well as waiting, I am also waiting for episodes to come out. And I just said in the beginning, it was whatever. So where is my stream? Oh yeah, that's my stream. I'm just gonna check chat using one device, and maybe if I change my mind, I'm using the other device instead. And sorry, but I need to BRB again because I am seriously need to cool. Okay, cooled off enough with the fan. Now moving on. At this point, I think I didn't turn off the fan last time. I think I just realized that too. Okay, anyways. I was just really annoyed when they had 10 before I really did decide 14 total. I'm gonna come in because then the other Willings ain't the last 4 because of one boy that came in after. Alright. Now I must pick up this and we got to do the Symphonies as of 2025. I think on the designs. So because they have to be over 2. At this point, I'm not sure how old I have to. Wait a minute. Speaking of Daffodil, I may have recalled Daffodil was a different character before the actual daughter version was coming in. You know what? Dang it, I didn't really think of the age. Because according to back then, she could have been 4 or 5 then. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. What the heck? We should will head. No. What is it, 4 or 5? I actually. This might be harder because I don't know how old Daphne will be now because I didn't really think about the age when she was back then. Shoot. No, this is over. And no, she cannot be a baby. She was not a baby. She was definitely somewhere around taller age at this point, at that time. Shoot. So dang, I didn't really think about this. I really shouldn't be doing this myself. But really, I have not fun with this. But I'm in nerve when I was actually going to run into what I knew that I was going to run myself into was the age of Daffodil because I didn't really think much about it. I'm not sure when 21 if I thought she was either 4 or 5 years old at the point, maybe 6. But I'm not entirely sure. And oh boy. Because Will is 20, I need to know how. Well, she would have had been a few years younger. I'm not entirely sure though. Because I think when Will, he would have probably said 5 or 6 years old. He may have met after then. You know what? Let's put that maybe 6 years. Okay, how about this? 6 years old? Mini Daffodil would have been. Oh boy, wait a minute. But I made him 2050. We are cooked. He might be just cooked. You know what? Actually, I was 6 years old, and let's just go from there. Fast forward, he would have been 11 in 2015, meaning Daffodil would have been. And minus 6, 5 years old then. How you kidding me? I just already hit with that conclusion. He's supposed to be 5 years old. I'm done here. I think I need to be done here. So if Daffodil's gonna be 5, 10 years later, she would have been 15 now. Wow. And how old did I make her in 21 at all? Because absolutely, I need to figure this out. There was no age. Wow. 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 I didn't even figure the age. And now I have to do math, and apparently she's supposed to be 15. I mean, I already kind of had a feeling that she could be 15 now. Meaning, for once, Daffodil cannot be that young anymore. So dang, this is my HGV finally the first I'll see in a while that I'm actually aging up at all. So, gosh sakes. And no, I kind of want her hair to be covered. Her eyes, I don't want I hate for her to use her eyes covered, and no, she's able to still navigate very fine. And she still is her old. She's still kind of like her go happy self. I don't know. That feels always like this. She has time to just be like, oh, go lucky, happy, whatever. I'm actually curious. Very stupid of me, but I need to know what a daffodil looks like. I am stupid, of course. For this. I just need to know, because I might actually ref a little bit here. Goodness sakes. Jill shoots. What's I am looking for? I'm looking for daffodil, not that daffodil. Feature's like different, yeah. There's a few different kinds of daffodils. So pretty. So what if about actually maybe like do her usual iconic? You know, daffodils. Daffodil herself loves to like grow daffodil plants. Oh, she has done that for about a few years. Of course, not always sticks because something's happened to it. But for her, she absolutely is enjoying herself with doing gardening. So daffodil obviously might become a gardener, but she is only for surely going to go down. But however, of course, mom and dad would definitely know. Even though she's 15, she needs to wait till 18 to be out. I mean, they're alerting about that. So let her move on, but she hates to wait until like 18. Even though daffodil really does want to be out, like how her brother, her older brother, Will is. Will was kind of out in 11, but honestly, that wasn't technically the parents' choice. That's definitely also thought. Will, I mean, to be fair, Will just went out. No, Will, he actually just went out. The parents were just confused of what the heck was happening there. Yeah, I mean, they didn't really stop him, which was kind of sad on the part, but well, DsStars made him happy, and obviously there was a place they would live, so as long as there was a place, they were fine. And he would see him now and then. I mean, Will doesn't. Actually, no. No, I'm going to keep this design technically. This was the design before. For a daffodil, but I might change it. Yeah, think about now changing it. I don't know. I just don't like it, but I am going to like. I still like the idea of her covering. Right, still. Okay, damn confidence is about to begin. Jeez. Always. But I can't really do that well. Things right now. You know, at 15, she is still very short. And also, being 15 at times when the parents really couldn't do much with the siblings, and she's the one taking care of them. I mean, she's always doing that now and then, though. But she does so bad that she's really. I mean, she does feel upset a bit, a lot. But she really couldn't do much because absolutely. The parents are not really great with keeping the schedules themselves, nor are able to always care due to their own health. And just because there is a little health issues too with them. That definitely obviously notices herself. I know, the arms are not good, I don't care. We're just moving on. I'm not really great at absolutely keeping great. Obviously. Okay, I was really thinking maybe this design toy might absolutely be like. And she does have long hair now. I mean, Daffodil obviously would love. She loves having long hair. Matter of fact, like, I don't say if that will matter. But yeah, she's all about her long hair. Yes, a lot of proudness for that. But of course, parents not like the fact that she might be crying a bit in herself, so that's why I try holding that down a bit for her, because like after will probably go a little bit off the edge. Besides, would sometimes go a tiny bit off the edge. Yeah, like that actually, kind of like that, and a daffodil for her troubles. There's the daffodils because I am going to stitch up. And I don't know how to do this. I was thinking because it's gonna face the other way. Petal, this. I don't know. The rest is that way. So she actually does wear a daffodil on the other side. And yes, it's a real daffodil, and yes, sometimes bees will go on her. Here to collect nectar whenever any daffodil she wears, since like she even has a crown. And no, like the parents, she doesn't actually have like the wings and all yet. The wings and halo yet, because in this case, in this world, well, you have to actually earn them. Make sure you can also be born with them. In this case, Daffodil has to actually earn it, and she hasn't really done much great. According to them, not much great yet to even start with being. Yeah, because once to say, for according to her, she was only close to keep getting to actually eventually earning that, but she is doing, you know, her best. I'm not entirely sure how to draw daffodil here, and I'm not really sure if I guess it's like this and then this, and I'm not entirely sure from there. I would also want her dress. Okay, to be fair, the parents are kind of also based her thing, so actually instead of this she wears. No, because I forgot, the parents are also strict with absolutely wear any outfits. So for her, she was not allowed to wear certain outfits. It's very funny considering the fact she was actually one time when you actually did war dress that they actually really, without any conflict, because there was only people around, they can't do that then. Maybe their parents don't like conflict too much, but however, like most parents do not like conflict too much. However, if they have to, then they will. They don't like it too much, but they will at times if it has to be. To rescue actually, because there was one time they had to tell Daffodil off about what you're wearing. And they kind of turned off a bit of a circus, but it had to happen there because absolutely Daffodil went too far at one time. Almost too far at one point. Why, let's just say, almost a revealing looking outfit. I mean, I did. Sometimes I to keep up though. Also, I just kind of like more like this. I kind of like this idea though. Sleeve shirt and pretty much, and yeah. Like some of her characters, I mean, some of the characters would like to be out of the sun. Daphne's one. However, parents have not done that too much. Again, they kind of are a little bit more the ordinary type. They may be protective too. Okay, now the brothers. I think the brothers were the ones that have the wings and halo. Actually, oh wait a minute, that field does too. Shoot. I just didn't have to earn it meanwhile. I freaking forgot. She actually has that. Can I please have tail? 15. She's 15 years old. Yes, the note. And because it's 2021, that means Halo. Well, actually, I don't know. Halo's supposed to be a little older. I think Halo's like, because I think the rest I just saw right there, it's supposed to be the 2021. So me and Halo will probably be a year older, maybe 5. And Halo has. But the Halo is the one that has like the blonde hair. He has blonde hair. And the hair is slightly going a little longer. I'm probably not gonna do stream too much. Like I said, it's probably I'm planning to do stream for at least an hour and a half. So I am sorry. If you'll probably want to see more, then you'll have to stay tuned. But for now, I think the next one will just be reactions. But today, it's going to be a short one because I do not care. Too much today. And he looks like he just has yellow lights in that one, so I'm just going to do this. Make sure your eyes can change over time. I mean, so my characters can actually do this. And I'm gonna have to leave them up a bit. He is supposed to be 5, the twins, or 4 by now. He's 5, he's supposed to be a bit tall. Over 5, I think. And we're gonna keep up with this real. Yeah, at this point, this is mostly made up of Will's family. Jeez. That's right. By far, I've just been only molded Will's family, and like I said, I did those ones all I did. What characters? So I am doing just that. He's so tiny. Wings and Halo, but however he is able to somewhat use the powers of it. Which I think did surprise even the powers at this point. Halo 5 and the twin boys. One did have hair, but I'm absolutely gonna be real. They both have hair now. Yeah, it'll just be the fluff. So if I know one looks like this. It would have been now toddlers for the most part, the boys. actually take care of themselves if parents or sometimes sister does not want to. They all also start to catch up the smartness a bit. They expect as well. I mean, sometimes there's going to be the ones of mine that also can catch up the smartness. And his Will's kids, and they can catch up the smartness instantly, and they're able to actually be able to take care of themselves. So, if I'm able to do this, it's pretty much route the inevitable do arose. And yes, I think they don't know what this. They knew just already beforehand what it was with. But yeah. Guys, I'm going 18 more minutes on stream. So sorry. We are gonna go a little bit more. And the tags are supposed to be what will tear these guys apart. This is supposed to be a Wingster. Navy. Technically, Navy is barely with hair. So, maybe the tags are useless, but they still do just in case, because there are times where they would act. They would sometimes act like each other. Or just act the same, basically. And it will still be hard because you with the hair. And all this, after usually points this out to the parents, they're too slow right now to figure this out completely, though. However, well, because Randall just still kind of there. And it's called just this, because it's supposed to be blue. Because Navy loves the color navy blue. Duh. That's why he would actually wear sometimes a navy blue outfits to make it better for the parents to even tell them apart. Like Halo, they also have eyes like this. But now, say it is actually full of black, because I didn't remember 2021. Basically that. Like I said, the eyes will change soon. And even though the twins, there is difference. That was also kind of obvious. Windsor is more boisterous of the twin. Navy's more quiet. Navy, I don't know, Navy just doesn't really feel like talking. He does meow at times, but not a lot. He can meow, but not a lot. And honestly, Navy is just small for there to be quiet. Whereas Wingster is very talkative. Which will sometimes get on nerves. But Wingster is Wingster. And everybody, just everybody. And that's the thing. I mean, Will also knows about the family when visiting at different times. He absolutely knows how much. Because Aphil has now become a little bit more of an independent girl. Instead of relying on everything. And for her brother or whatever to do. Oh, because she usually does rely on Will for things. And now, she's starting to go on her own. Being a little bit rebellious and, well, I'm not going to not a lot rebellious. Goodness, the parents obviously did a good job on that one. I'm sure she was not going that far. They will do that too. Halo is absolutely starting to do things that he should. Giving a 5, he's starting to get somewhere with some. I'm gonna try to make sure that he's doing things right. And meanwhile, the boys, the twins, are also doing just as much well. And yes, they're starting to become a little bit independent themselves. And even with the design change, it's going to be a slight one. It's just going to have a little bit more of like this going on. Wingster. I don't know, Wingster is something else. And yes, the ultimate of Halos. And also because they do miss Will and everything. Because they miss Will, they will absolutely ask, when is Big Brother coming? Mommy, Daddy, when is Big Brother coming? What's Big Brother? Wait, I actually have to make use sometimes when Will does not actually come, and there's a lot of times Will can't come, and there's a reason for it too. They're all dark kids. And if they were a visitor, I'm going to soon a family tree cousins. I'm not entirely sure. I was thinking cousins. I'm not entirely sure about the relation. To be fair, if we're cousins, the relation wouldn't be awkward at first because it's definitely gonna be like, whoa. I mean, to be fair though, yes. Maybe once or twice. I feel like I sound rambling at this point, whatever. Once or twice they have actually met. Not a lot. And it was, and just, oh, let's play instead of awkward. I mean, it was more like, oh, let's play instead of awkward when met. But as of now, it'll probably be awkward because it has now been a while since again they haven't even seen. And sometimes they even ask when are they gonna play with their cousins again. Oh no. I thought for the terror was going off for a friggin' third time. I was about to panic, man. And if I might end up ending this stream early if possible. I don't know, I just don't really feel like the energy. Wing stir 4. Are you kidding me? This isn't the time for that to show up because I didn't even press that to begin with. Also Halo. But I really can't draw this now because the face is really there. But to be fair, I don't care. Well, his name was spelled like this. I know, very stupid. It should have been N-A-V-Y at this point. It's N-A-V-E-Y, but I'm gonna keep the E. Regard, also, for. You know why the parents decide to have more kids, only on me at this point. And I'll also tell this Will's siblings. Oh shoot. Oh, I should also DsStars. Could be possible that I might save this, but I'm not going to too often right now. And I am about to start losing ideas. 9 minutes. Have I ever? Oh wow. Really? Really? Oh man. 9 minutes. Anyway. Forget. I'll do something about that later. Have any one of y'all not know about DsStars having sisters? I mean, I'll be real here. Maybe I already said this before, and I said this way before, but they're not actually her sisters, they're clones. But they do act like sisters, and honestly, they became a sweet bond anyway. So, pretty much these was a real family. Even Amber became like her sister once, but then they decided it was not gonna work out like that. I mean, honestly, they were kind of drifting apart anyways, and it just didn't work out like that. Maybe they decided to be friends instead, since they actually owned the people that hated. They decided to be friends instead. So Amber are not that, but however, they do kind of have that bond as well as sisters. But whatever. Maybe I'll draw Amber first. Amber actually was more like maybe. I mean, Amber does really like this. And I did have a design for 2021 that was very different. Because she used to be a regular brown cat, I said now she's going to be a different cat. And as of now, I'm not really sure what the design will be. Since I really got almost nothing for that this year. I'll just finish like those, and then if no one shows up, goodbye. Or if I am just going to get so bored, also goodbye. Because right now, I just do not feel energy coming in, and no one's giving me it, so good. I mean, I am just about myself right now with the drawings today. Anyway, so as I said, Amber is technically can count as a sis to be age. Let's be honest. I kind of know better than I do now. They really shouldn't be sisters after this. They did a great friendship, but however, both the agree bond was kind of there at this point. That they might absolutely consider a sister bond. Which will mean Amber Miller right now. I don't think Amber Miller have kids at all. They don't. Because even, and I am going to hate myself to say this, but I don't know how old Miller really was. Because I may have went too far when I was like, Amber is gonna be, very correctly, decent social rate. Amber was 10 or something. It has to be. I need a break for a second, sorry. It's supposed to be urgent, but this is like what the heck. Anyways, is moving back to this. What am I doing? What am I doing? Honestly, iPhone needs a break, and I'm going to need a break again. And please. out of the DS facts, my weird fact, I think if I were to be under a fan that blows on me, I might have more energy. Weird fact. Over, because I don't even think I want to discuss any further. I think it would be more than just an hour 30. Maybe I'll do a little more, but if I am probably done, that'll be done. God, don't want to do this to the point where exhaustion happens and pretty much boringness. It's already kind of boring enough if I'm not actually playing music. And this might actually be, for maybe a while, other than reactions, the first time in forever I actually don't play music before. I think this actually is what? To make it even worse, okay? Yes, worse. Not better, worse, if anything. Not gonna lie, I forgot about the design. Shoot, stop doing that. Be fair, I forgot about what the design is. Right, I need to research. Because that's one like 2022 or something. Because I had definitely made it some point there. Oh my gosh. Because that's what I kind of want to keep. Would I wanna try to keep up on life? But I wanna keep up on sight. But I wanna do this out of my mind. I wanna really do it one more time. I wanna really do it one more time. And I wanna sing, I wanna believe you, and I really want to do be you. I want to do this with my crew and my own bone. And I see through the light, I'll say it one more time. I wanna do it, but you don't care. Do it, and I wish I would have done. I would sing it, and I really wish I believe it. I really would wish I would believe it. I woulda wish I believe it. I really woulda wish I believe it. I really woulda wish I believe it. I woulda wish and believe it. To be fair, I am not on to the search yet. I'm still looking for any sign of one Amber because it was somewhere in 2022, maybe 2023. Maybe I'm wrong. And before anyone says it, and these facts, sadly, DsStars and Amber have not hanged out much since. Amber's too busy with her college teaching that she's not doing that. Yes, Amber's a college teach, and honestly, DsStars was kind of close to me there too. But it's actually college. And yes, at the time she was. So she did decide her normal that she won't be there. Until the kindness really did kind of went out. And well, unfortunately, she was back. She was almost fired from it. But she was not able to go back. For them, they did not sign up for that clown behavior. Even though the two really thought was fun. Yeah. not the other ones over there really didn't find that fun. Maybe they found that worse. And I am still not know where that thing is. And I really wish I could just believe it. But I wish and I believe it. I can just wish and I believe it. Up and down. Going all the way around. And my own sing is in town. My own world's around. I really wanna wish and I believe it. I wanna wish and I believe it. I just want to go and